Hi everyone, my name's Kevin and welcome to Exploration Theme Parks. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about the family launch coaster known as Manta at SeaWorld San Diego. So, let's get to it. Manta, a family steel launch coaster located at SeaWorld San Diego and built by Mock Rides. Manta was built in 2012 and reaches speeds of 43 miles per hour and a height of 30 feet with a track length of 2,800 feet and duration of 2 minutes. In this video, I will be giving Manta an overall score based on a rating grid that includes smoothness, forcefulness, appearance, speed, airtime, and happiness, and then add it up and average to get the overall score. So let's first start off with a play-by-play of the roller coaster. You leave the station and enter the tunnel where the first launch will be. At first you'll notice that it's pretty dark, but then you roll up to what looks like a circular screen that circles around the train. And this is a very cool intro to the roller coaster. On the screen you have Manta swimming around, fish swimming around, bubbles, the water, and you also have like cinematic music playing and drums drumming, and it really gets you amped up for the ride. And then you'll see the launch door open and the bubbles and water rushing back as you launch, and it makes you feel like you're going faster than you really are, and then you launch through the door and into daylight, and you hit a couple nice overbanking turns to the right, bank to the left, go over a little Airtime hill. At this point you're kind of coasting, but it's pretty cool because you're going over the pathways, the walkways, over the queue line. The environment's really cool on this part. And then you come into the second launch and you kind of come to a halt, but then that second launch is pretty forceful. And this bank turn to the left is oh so good. It's so forceful. Over a little Airtime hill right here to the right. And then this quick S-bend turn is the best turn on the entire roller coaster. It's so fun. It whips you out of your seat. Then you're kind of coasting left, right, and then you'll come into the final brake run. Alright, so now on to our first category of the rating grid, which is smoothness. So I give Manta a 9 out of 10 for smoothness. This coaster is smooth throughout the entire layout. It's very enjoyable, you're not getting bumped around, it's not uncomfortable, and that is why I give it a 9 out of 10. Forcefulness, I give Manta a 6 out of 10. Now this is a family launch coaster, so don't expect this to be a 10 out of 10. However, the two launches are actually fairly forceful, and it does have a couple elements throughout the layout that are forceful as well, that eject you from your seat and throw you to the side. For appearance, I give Manta a 9 out of 10. This coaster looks awesome. The entrance is epic. The coaster looks great as it goes over all of the walkways and pathways and the queue line throughout the entire area. The color scheme is awesome. Even in the queue line, you walk through an aquarium of manta rays. I mean, this coaster just looks epic. For speed, I give Manta a 6 out of 10. So this coaster does have two launches that are pretty forceful. It does have some good elements to it that carries good speed, but there are some chunks of the coaster that just kind of meander. But it's understandable being a family launched coaster, but at the same time there are some areas of the coaster that you're just kind of moseying along. For airtime, I give Manta a 5 out of 10. By no means is this coaster an airtime machine. However, it does have a few elements that give you some pops of airtime and some laterals where it throws you out of your seat to the right or left. So I couldn't give it a lower score, but I couldn't give it a higher score. For overall happiness, I give Manta an 8 out of 10. So this coaster is not going to break any records. It's not going to be the most forceful or airtime packed. But overall, it's a fun experience. Again, the coaster looks amazing. The queue line's great. It's got a pretty long layout. It's got 2 launches. So it has a lot of positive elements jam-packed into this coaster. And you'll come off smiling. And you'll be laughing throughout the entire ride. So that leaves Manta at SeaWorld San Diego with an overall score of 7.2 out of 10, meaning that it's overall a great family launch coaster. So that's going to do it for my ride review of Manta at SeaWorld San Diego. Please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for upcoming videos. And remember, never stop exploring theme parks.